Well, those knuckleheads in the government may be shut down, but these two guys are up and running. If you want to hear the best in music, sports, and comedy, go to www.NTTFGPOD.com and subscribe. I'm Rock.
And I'm Archie.
Well, our opinions, they might not matter to some, but...
What are you doing in there?
It's a podcast.
Immature, crass, trashy. And those are their good qualities. These poor schmucks are a couple of IQ points away from eating paste. But when it comes to music, sports, and comedy, well, that's all they know. You're listening to
Not These Two Fucking Guys.
Not These Two Fucking Guys podcast.
Yo, Arch.
Yo,
Your boy Brian Dable finally got the old axe.
my boy.
Your boy.
My boy.
Your boy.
He was your boy.
He was. Listen, I hate to see anybody. I mean, that's the name of the game in sports. As a coach, you get hired to get fired. That's just the way it goes, and it sucks. But, the Giants needed to do that.
How many fourth fucking quarters are you going to give up? Up by 10. Fourth quarters. How many games? Be honest. Was it 3, 4?
It was 3 or 4. Yeah, I think what his undoing was this week against the Bears. The Bears gave him a gift of too many men on the field, and the Giants could have taken the ball back at the 1 yard line, 4th and 1, or keep the 3 points they just kicked on the field goal. Now they were up by 7 at that point, I believe, so they could have put the game potentially out of reach and broke their backs right there. Didn't do it. He Jackson Dart was out, and I guess he didn't want to count on Russell Wilson to get 1 yard or whatever play. But
yeah, we wouldn't want to count on a Super Bowl quarterback to get 1 yard.
yeah, I mean, it's 1 yard. You're on 4th and 1. At very least, if you don't make it, you pin them on the 1 yard line. And I think just decisions like that, unfortunately, led to his undoing. Now, here's the weird part. It's like, how do I say this? It's like taking a shit and only wiping half your ass.
I hate those days.
Because the defensive coordinator and the GM are still gainfully employed at the time of recording right now, but Dable took the hit, right? And I think those guys are just as at fault.
I saw a meme today. Somebody made a meme about a little video. Dable walks in, right? The
Goodfellas
like the Goodfellas when Pesci gets whacked.
When he gets whacked, that's what it was.
Jesus.
Tell you, a couple years ago, Coach of the Year. Now it's
and now Coach with a tear.
Oh, look at him. Usually you wait for the mics to be off to be funny.
I know.
And I appreciate that now.
So, and are there any talks of anyone?
Well, they're saying a couple. So here's what I don't want. I don't want any coach that's been a coordinator to now be elevated to head coach.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's been a head coach, proven, tried and true. My number one on my list, and I think a lot of Giants fans echo the same sentiment. John Gruden. I know he likes Jackson Dart. John Gruden, he is currently in litigation with the NFL, is suing them over a controversy he had a couple years ago. We won't get into that, but
perfect for New York.
I know he likes Jackson Dart. And I gotta be honest with you, the Giants coaching job, that's a real much coveted job.
Yeah.
Because they have good bones, right? They have Neighbors, stud wide receiver. Scatterbo looks like he's going to be a good running back in the NFL. And Jackson Dart, he looks like the real deal. I know it's only been 6-7 weeks. 6-7. Yeah.
My balls are hurt.
Yuck.
I commend Jackson Dart playing with heart. He's still he knows I have nobody to throw to. I have nobody to give the ball to, but I'm still gonna play a fucking 1,000% and put my head through the wall.
I know. I just want him to put his head through the ball less.
Yeah, I know, but how far is that gonna get you? Right?
We need him to be less concussed.
Let's see. Well, uh, at this point, obvious. All right, let's switch gears for 1 second. What do you think about? Oh, still on football, but what do you think about the controversy about skimming, or not even skimming, just cheating? Do you think anything's fixed in the NFL?
I remember my dad told me, he was a bit of a bettor. This is back in the day. He always said, he's like, before you place any bet ever, you have to just come to terms with yourself that at some point, every sport is a little bit corrupt.
Okay.
Now it could be one player, it could be a conspiracy, it could be this, it could be that. You see what's happening in the NBA now.
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked.
UFC fights are under investigation. I think that in the NFL, I guess I'm not saying stuff is fixed, but you've seen a lot of questionable calls and a lot of weird stuff with players.
Yeah.
But the refs have such control over this game more than any other sport going.
Yeah.
Where they spot the ball, how they're making calls with this controversial tush push on how they call it. And, the Giants were victims of that a couple weeks ago against the Eagles. And, they're getting overruled now by New York, by not even the refs on the field, that New York calls into the ref saying, hey, this play, we didn't like this, there's a penalty on that. Like, that's pretty, it seems almost like an overreach.
Mm.
But to answer your question, yes. I think there's a lot that goes on, whether it's small scale or big scale. Some questionable shit's been going down.
I got caught with a tush push once, and
so listen, I hope the Giants get Gruden. I hope it's onward and upward.
What's his name? John Gruden?
John Gruden.
I thought we could resurrect Coughlin.
Oof.
Fucking red-faced Coughlin. Get him out there.
Yeah, they were saying Belichick's going to be 75 years old or 76 years old. So I don't know if the game has passed him by, but we'll see.
He's that would be an interesting dynamic if he came to New York. He's like, hold my beer. Let me go fuck with this team in New York. I got this. That'd be pretty cool. And Brady's assistant coach. Get the team back together. All right.
Imagine.
God bless. Yo, Rocco.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, it's been a while, and we are coming back with a fantastic episode, and I'm very excited. In fact, some may say this episode might be a very cool episode, if you know what I'm saying. You get it? You get me? You get me? All right. Our guest tonight has had an amazing journey from her native Trinidad to center ice. She's the golden voice that shakes the rafters at The Rock. She's got pipes and passion that hit harder than a slap shot. Please welcome to Not These Two Fucking Guys podcast, Arlette.
I love that introduction. That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing he does good, Arlette. It's only.
Okay. From here, it's just downhill.
I
Keep that in mind.
I mean, I should probably sign off.
Okay, bye. We are not wearing a hat like ours, so I don't even know if we need you here.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you.
I don't know how long this hat's gonna last because it's hot.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Can you explain to the people out there that are just listening?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
Oh, right. Just listening.
Yeah, because we do have video, but then there's people like Spotify or whatever that are just listening.
Gotcha. So I'm wearing the NJ Devil. It's just one of those gifts that they give out at the games, and it's a very warm, funny looking replica of NJ. And both me and Rocco are currently wearing them, and Archie is not. So he's not in this right now, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And we won't be wearing it much longer because it's hot. Just
That's awesome.
Same here.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to two New Jersey natives like us.
Oh, my pleasure.
And why don't let's start off just because Rocco goes to all the games. Rocco's there all the time.
Yes.
I am
good.
not.
Okay.
So in fact, I haven't been to a hockey game in years, like years.
So we will have to change that expeditiously.
I know. So
Okay.
Rocco hit me up. He's like, listen, I want to get Arlette on the podcast. And I said, okay, what do we, and from this first note I heard, I went, wow.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And in fact, I did a little bit of a dive and I listened to, correct me if I'm wrong, an Italian version of "I Will Always Love You."
Oh, you found that? Yeah. I'm fluent in Italian, and I'm also an Italian teacher. On the side, nothing like official.
Yeah.
I just on the side do that. So yes, I do sing Italian as well.
Oh my God.
We are both Italian, and you could definitely teach us because
okay.
you don't speak it.
Are you guys okay? So the hat's off now. Woo!
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Oh my goodness! All right, so. But yeah, you guys don't speak any Italian at all?
Slang.
No. Yeah. We learned all the bad words growing up.
To continue heritage, you know what I mean? To know a little something. It's like really important. And actually, the Italian, that generation that came over from Italy, that first generation, they didn't teach their kids the Italian. They wanted their children to integrate into society. So they didn't really pass. They had them speak English instead. And that was actually not a very good thing for, the culture. But that's really off the topic of the devils.
Yeah. That's okay.
We want to talk about you. We'll get to the devils.
But here I am.
So, born in Trinidad, came over here, and you studied chemistry in college. So, so you always had passion to be a singer.
Yes.
But also, I guess, a backup studying chemistry. So talk about that balance.
Well, I think that the backup was singing. I had no intention of being a singer at all. So when I came to this country, I was in Trinidad, and actually it's me and a couple of my girlfriends, we graduated, and then we're like, hey, we want to study in New York. I mean, so like random and so out of this world. How can we possibly do that? We're in Trinidad. So we went and we all took the SATs. And we're very academically smart. So we did very well academically. The street smarts, not so much, but the academics I have down.
The opposite of us.
But we all took the SATs, and we were given scholarships, all of us, to come to New York to study. So I went to LIU. My other friend went to NYU, and a couple of different classes. So we got scholarships to come here. So that's how in Trinidad, I was a science major. I don't even know why, because I'm not even a science person or whatever. So I was a science major, and I just continued that when I came here. And I was just looking for a way to make some extra money to help out, the situation, because college is expensive. And I saw this ad for a singer for an Italian wedding band. And I said, what the hell? And I will audition.
Yeah.
And I auditioned, and I got the spot. So I started singing with this Italian wedding band. Mind you, I only sang in church before. Like, I never was a singer at all. And it wasn't my intention to become one.
But at that point,
what?
I'm so sorry. At that point, do you understand Italian or speak Italian?
Nothing. Not one absolute word. But the guys in the band, it was an Italian-American wedding band. You know what I mean? It's different. Like, they like you, that didn't really speak the language.
Yeah.
But there was the lead singer did. His name was Donato. And I remember he used to sing these really beautiful Italian songs, and I was kind of fascinated with them.
Yeah.
And anyway, I started singing with the band. I would cover the English stuff. He would cover the Italian stuff. And then through this band, someone had asked me, they said, listen, my friend is coming in from Italy, and he wants to, start singing in America and studying in New York, and he's looking for a singer to work with. Can I give him your number? And I'm like, all right, So this guy calls me, Luigi. He calls me,
Luigi.
He's here. I am looking for a singer. I know speak English, like that kind of way. And I'm like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Fast forward, that's the guy that I ended up working with. That's the guy that I ended up marrying. So we were married for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, Luigi. We're not married anymore. We're still, friends
Yeah.
or whatever. We have two
Yeah.
beautiful children. But so that's how, through him, I started to really learn to speak Italian, because he's like off the boat. He, he learns those 2 words of English. So I actually started to study Italian when I met him as well. And actually, I wasn't even studying it that much. I just was absorbing everything that was going on around me. And his family used to come and visit all the time, a lot, and they all speak a lot animated Italian. You know how it is. So I got to learn. And then through the music, because he was singing Italian songs. And with that, all that influence, I started to just click and I started to understand Italian. And about 10 years into, I think it was about 10 years into marriage, I decided to actually pursue a degree in Italian just because I liked it so much.
Yeah.
And so now I also have a degree in Italian. So my chemistry degree is, in a nice plaque on the wall in my living room. And I have an Italian degree as well. So so there's these 2 different sides of Arlette, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Arch,
Why are you letting me talk so much? I'm just blah, 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 blah.
Well, because we want to talk to you. People want to know about you. That's why.
Well, yeah. So here we are. So that's why.
I feel very unaccomplished. She came from another country, has 2 degrees,
You got time.
bilingual, great singer.
Thank you. It's just I was lucky to get the passion of that, but you're doing your passion right now, which is this. So I would say it's a win.
We are
Yeah.
a little bit about us too. We've been in a band. We're best friends, and we've been in a band for a better part of probably 20 years. Arch.
Both of you?
Yes.
Yeah, together. Yeah.
What
That's
do you
more of
play?
like a heavy rock band. I sing. He plays guitar.
Oh my God.
So
Do you sing, Rocco?
not like you.
Well, so
Not
you
like
guys
you at all.
both sing, or what is your position in the band, Rocco? You play?
I sing.
Oh, you
I
sing.
sing. Yeah, and Archie plays guitar.
I sense a collab coming on.
Yes.
A combination of classical and rock together.
Ooh.
Don't laugh, because we will when we get in the studio to record, we'll be calling you.
Sounds good. Oh, that's awesome.
So I know the story, but for the listeners, talk about how you were discovered by former Devils GM Lou Lamorello, who was basically the architect for the Devils when they hit their heyday.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like I've told this story so many times. I feel like if you're a Devils fan, you would know this story. But of course, it does go back. I celebrated 25 years last year with the Devils.
Oh my God.
25
Awesome.
years singing as the anthem singer for the Devils. So
Wait, real quick before you start, I just had to calculate how much is that in parking?
and parking. Well, luckily, if you're the anthem singer, you don't have to pay for parking.
Okay, got it. Please
But
continue.
a whole lot, because that's a lot of money. You know? Yeah. But so that's it was 25 years last year. Anyway, so 26 years ago, my then husband and I, we were singing at an Italian restaurant in the city. And it was summertime and the doors were open and people were passing by on the street. And this group of people come in and they're just sitting at the bar and they're listening to the music. And then, this used to come back, just friends. They used to come back once in a while. And we became friends with everyone. And one of them was Lou. And I didn't know anything about him. But one day he approaches me and he says, "Hey, Arlette, I'm involved in this team, like real low-key. If you know Lou, he's very modest. He's not, he's a very modest guy. I'm involved with this team, and we'd like to have an anthem singer. No, you would like to come sing the anthem for us someday." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's great." I had never been to a hockey game before. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's no ice hockey in Trinidad at 90-degree weather. So I didn't know anything about hockey at all. For us it's cricket and soccer. I don't know. Yeah. So I did come to my first game, and then it was then that I realized who this person was, because everyone was like, Lou. Yeah. Lou, and I was like, but we hang out, but anyway. So I started doing that a few times. And then one day he was like, Arlette, some teams have their own anthem singer. do you want to be ours? And I'm like, let me think about it. Of course, you know, the answer was yes. And I've been the main anthem singer ever since.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Are there any nights where you are like, you have to be into it every night because I mean the crowd, the element that you're in.
Yeah.
But is there any times where like you ever hear of the saying the yips? What the yips are? The yips are like maybe like a golfer that's about to putt, but the hole, it's only like that far, but they would get nervous because they get in their head.
Right.
Because you're singing the anthem and you're not singing.
You're singing a big, big, big song.
Yeah, it's a big song.
Night.
Can't say I've had yips, but I mean, I'll be honest. If I'm not like when I'm going up to the microphone, if I'm distracted or anything like that, and then I turn and have to do it, then I kind of maybe get a butterfly. But once I'm zoned in, I don't get any butterflies. Yeah. But sometimes I'm joking around with, someone around me or whatever. I'm waving and there's Arlette. And I'm like, whoa. So I always have to just be focused, and I just always focus on the meaning of it and how important it is. And I just zone in that way. So, and I've only sung it 3,984 times. So I think I'm pretty familiar with it. So it's second nature.
I lost my train of thought. Go, Rock. Sorry, I have a question, but I'll get back to me instead.
Right before you go on, like 30 minutes before, what are you doing? Like I love to hear the behind the scenes stuff.
I sure wish I was doing a lot, but I really am not. I don't have any stories to tell. There's no champagne in my dressing room with strawberries.
Racing down 21.
There's no M&Ms except the blue ones in a bar. Nothing like that. I'm just sitting, in the room. If my kids are there with me, then we would, if my kids are there with me, they're not talking to me anyway. They're on their phones. Yeah. So literally, I'm not doing anything. People are like, oh, do you have like your tea with honey? I'm like, no. If I have something, I don't do all of those things. Yeah. My routine, there's not much of a routine. I get there about an hour before. I don't do a sound check or anything anymore because by this time, if you don't know my levels, oh my God, I don't even have to do a sound check or anything like that. Yeah, my main thing is a few minutes before I approach the microphone, I have to just zone in. Mm-hmm. I have this weird thing that I do. I just picture myself with my wings coming out. I know it's weird. That's just something that I do.
That's
and I just
weird.
say, okay, wings come out. It's literally what I do. And then I go sing the anthem.
Ah.
I gotta say, and I'm gonna speak for the Devils fan base of how much they love you and how much you're part of the fabric of going to a Devils game. And I equate it like this. It's like the pressure. It's like you get off work, you get in your car, you're fighting traffic to get down to the Rock, right? It's stop and go. It's finding a place to park, finally parking, inline parking, waiting to get inside, going through the security. I'm sorry, I got to eat something. I got this, the Devils are practicing. But I swear to God, the second you come on, it's like twofold. It's a calm and it's like adrenaline that the fans, and I'll speak for the fans, but I'm saying this is how we feel of okay, now we're set. Now focus on business and the game, but like it's such an integral part of the experience.
I'm so emotional. Thank you so much.
And I mean it. And it's my fiance. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and we all feel the same thing when we go and watch it. It's like you're part, not saying part of the show, but you're part of the Devils. Like that's part of going there is like hearing Arlette sing. So
that's so sweet. Thank you.
That's what you mean to the people. I just want to let you know that.
I feel the love. I do. I get it. I feel the love. It's a real palpable thing. I feel the love from Devils fans. Awesome. I remember when we moved from the Meadowlands to this new arena, and I remember when I came out for that first game that we were there, the reporters were saying, "How is this girl getting more applause than the players?" because people were like, "Oh, Arlette is here too." It's like, okay, so it's the Devils. It's like our arena. I get that. I'm like, a symbol of the Devils, and it's such an honor. It's such an honor, and people do come to me all the time and say, "Oh my God, when you don't sing, we're mad." I'm like, "Don't be mad."
Yeah.
But yeah, so I do appreciate it. I don't take it for granted.
And Arch, the pop and the roar of the crowd.
I'm sure.
It's
Quite
like
a roar.
but that like sets the tone. And I've watched interviews with players, and they're like, that's what gets them going for the game, right? And meanwhile, they've taken their, they've practiced during the day, they've had their pre-skate, and that's what like, okay, that sets the tone.
Wow. Yeah. It's funny. The players too, they're like, sometimes they're like, Arlette, can I get a picture? My wife is a fan. I'm like, you want a picture of me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now? So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Can you take us back 25 years ago to the very first performance, walking up to that mic? Can you visualize that in your head, and can you describe?
I'm trying to think.
First performance.
It was definitely thrilling. I'm picturing myself right now. I don't know if you guys were there, involved. You definitely weren't, but I don't know if you were
Yes.
or were a fan. I had my hair in braids. It was my thing. I used to wear my long braids. I remember that. I mean, there's really nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It's just, first of all, it's 20,000 people, or how many, 16,000, 17,000, whatever.
Yep.
People. And it's a very important moment, a very integral part of the game. And there's this hush that follows over the crowd. You're like, oh God, it's me now. It's like my turn now. And at that time too, when I came in, Devils were like on top. You know what I mean? That was like the heyday of the Devils. All the goats were there. It was Martin Brodeur and Patrick Elias, Jason Arnott, and Ken Danico. Like, we had all of the real greats there. And no offense to the team, no offense, Jackie boy, we're not saying we're not great now. But I'm just saying it was, we were just there. And I remember at that time, it was really more not if we were going to get into the playoffs. It was like, let's see how far we're going this year. Like we would never, of course we're making the playoffs. We were that team. But yeah, things started to change a little bit as with life, things change. But yeah, it was amazing. I guess it was more nerve-wracking at that time. Now it's really not nerve-wracking anymore.
And you said that when you started off, you never watched the hockey game. You didn't know anything about it.
Never.
Talk about your fandom now.
Well, actually, if I think back, I remember being horrified when the fight broke out and they dropped their gloves and these kids started punching each other. I'm like, why are they punching each other? I'm going, yeah. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I remember that for my first game. I was a little bit taken aback. No, forget it. I'm getting up like everybody else. Yeah,
got him.
Yeah. So that was definitely something different. And of course, I was much younger too. I was less experienced than I am now. It's 26 years later. So everything's different. Everything's, just more a part of it now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think they're getting back to their heyday with the team.
I feel it.
With the team they have now.
I do. I feel it.
It's such a good energy. Obviously, you said Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, they just signed.
Yeah.
Nico Heischer is probably, if you're scripting a captain for your team, like that's the guy.
Absolutely. And he's a nice guy too. Like, just nice guy. Yeah. They're there. I think so. Let's see what happens this year, because this is going to be a good year.
Yeah, and you talked about fights and like not getting pushed around. Now you got guys like my daughter's favorite player is Brendan Dillon, and that's
really?
like,
okay.
And that's like, the muscle of the team. And I feel like they have a really complete team this year.
Yes.
More than in years past. Like they really made some great off season acquisitions. So
yeah, it feels like things have clicked together. Like, I'm not a big expert, let's say, when talking about hockey, but I have watched it from years, and I am a fan, and I certainly understand when a team is cohesive, and I feel like that's what's happening this year. I really feel that. So let's see, fingers crossed, see what happens.
And I see, obviously, going to the games, how your interaction with the fans is they go there, they're happy to see you, and it's
They really are.
And that has to be an amazing feeling, right? Because they're coming to a hockey game to see professional hockey players,
Yeah.
but they're just as thrilled when they see you.
They really, really are. And well, I personally love that. I go to the hockey games by myself. Like I just go. Like I don't even care. It's weird, but I just feel like I'm going to see family and I'm hanging out with family. It's really how I feel. Like I remember I went to that. Was it last year or the year before that when they had the outdoor game, Met Stadium, that outdoor game?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I went by myself because I would just call, hey guys, I need a ticket, and I was because. Like I couldn't get someone to go with me, and I'm like, why am I not going? I feel, and that just shows you how comfortable I am with the fans. I really feel like I'm a part of them. Like next week, I'm gonna go to the away game. Well, I'm hoping to be able to go because of the flights and stuff like that. But in Tampa, I'm gonna go next week. Yeah, go by myself too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to the away game. We already have a meetup planned, and gonna do all that stuff. So yeah, I completely feel like a part of it in every way.
I see so life is like almost like you take your steps, right?
Yeah.
Moving forward, from Trinidad to wedding band to Italian restaurant or vice versa. But life has a weird way of different opportunities,
It sure does.
What opportunities has the Devils brought to you now throughout the years? Anything that you could share with us? I
mean, I'm just trying to think. I mean, I had actually done an album for the Devils years and years ago. That's when Lou was still around. So I did do that. That one's still kind of circulating around. And of course, with the name Arlette, I do get more opportunities in terms of, appearances and gigs and stuff like that. So in that way, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah. So it's been definitely a help. And we'll see what happens in the future, because I got plans too. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. But it's been good.
I also saw a really cool video, and I believe correct me if I'm wrong, your daughter.
Yes.
She can sing.
She can. What video did you see?
Would it be a 9/11 memorial type thing?
Oh, yes. So my daughter.
Beautiful voice, man.
Thank you. My daughter has the voice of an angel, but my daughter does not want to be in the limelight, and she does not want to. And I have tried over the years, dragged her kicking and screaming. She won't do it. I won't do that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So for the 9/11, that event, I asked her to sing with me, and she's like, okay, Mom. but she, oddly enough and sadly enough, she just does not want to be a singer. She's beautiful, and she has a beautiful voice, and she doesn't want to do anything with it. So it is what it is. You cannot force your kid. You can, but it's not the right thing to do.
No, of course.
Once in a while, I'm going to keep it at it, though. I'm going to keep dragging her out because there have been times when we have sung together. And, it's of course, I'm proud of her. And I want to show that off, too.
Of course.
And also her father. Her father's a musician as well. So we want to show that off. And she ain't having it.
But it's cool to see that it was passed down, though.
Yeah.
Some type of gene,
Yeah, I believe so. And my son, he's musical as well. He plays the trumpet.
Okay.
In the high school band. He's just 15. So he is focusing on that no matter what. I'm trying to tell him not to be a musician. I'm like, can you be like an engineer? Or can you I don't know. But this kid, he just wants to be a musician. I'm like, okay. Because musicians, as you all can relate, it's a tough life when it comes to family and different things, you know what I mean? So yeah, but it is what it is. You have to let your kids choose their path, and that's the path that they're choosing.
Very nice. Good word.
So your future, does that include more music projects as far as recording that type of thing?
I think so. I had kind of shied away from it because, as you all would know, as musicians, the music scene has changed so much. Sure, and it's just like it feels almost like a waste of time to do streaming and stuff for like 0.000 cents. So it's sort of discouraging to get into that. And you have to really be out there on social media and stuff like that. It's not super really my thing. But the music's in me and it really needs to get out. So I feel like I'm gonna I'm gonna just have to do that, you know. So yes, in the future there will be some stuff, and I'll let you all know.
So speaking of the music industry changing,
Yeah.
have you ever experienced anything on YouTube AI music so far?
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
Like
But you know what though? They'll never reproduce the heart.
100%.
No.
You're right.
Something, but absolutely.
But when you hear the Foo Fighters sung like from Otis Redding,
I know. I
like
know.
if
Crazy.
anything, right? Now
Mhm.
Rocco and I don't do this now. Like we gig every so often. It's not a thing. But like if anything, it's inspiration for arrangements. Like
Yes,
the arrangements are amazing.
you are right.
How is this a fucking computer?
You are
Yeah.
absolutely right. And I was looking at, I can't remember the name of the app, but it was basically just tell them what type of song. You just tell the app what type of song you want and give them a few lyrics and they produce a whole song for you. And you're like, wait, what in the world
Yeah.
is going on?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Jury's out on that. Jury's out. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, the sound is great. But my fear is that people will get used to that
Yeah.
and that will
Yeah.
become the norm. Because you cannot take away actually when people are together, rocking out together as a band in the studio, working together with musicians, producing. What you create there is, I would like to think it's different, but it's
Yes.
getting blurred.
It is
It's getting
blurred.
blurred, you know?
That's a correct word. It's getting
Yeah.
blurred.
Yeah.
We have. I'm sorry, Arch. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't. I think I feel the same. I don't like it, but I also
Admire it. I get it.
yeah. You know what? I do want to hear Metallica sung by a 1950s rockabilly
Right. I know.
because,
But not to replace, like you said, arrange it, but not to replace music. Because now they even have, what I saw was they have AI movies, like an AI actress. Like
Yeah.
you're taking the person out of everything.
Right.
And
Right.
back in the day, we recorded on a reel to reel, right? And that was like, as pun intended, real as it got. And then it went over to Pro Tools, right? And then you could
Yes.
manufacture stuff. Now this is like far and beyond that, where you could, like you said,
Absolutely.
here's lyrics, here's a melody, and it comes out with a song. But like, I don't know how, if you're a true artist, see, well, here's the thing: true artists are not using it. I feel because that's not fulfilling, right? We like to create something like, okay, I created it, good, bad,
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I created it, and it, you have that, cathartic, adventure of creating something and
Yeah.
releasing emotions and that kind of thing. But AI, I don't know, man.
I don't know either. And right now we're just at the start of it, so we could still tell the difference. We could still, but who knows in 5 years? Like that's the thing. Who knows?
Who knows
What's going to be
I know.
happening? But we would definitely be losing something. Like I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and recently I've been hearing AI readers doing the audiobooks.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not the same.
It's not.
It's not.
I'm like,
The inflection is just
the
different.
inflections are different. Sometimes it's not the same yet, but who knows if it will become the same. But for right now, you can still tell the difference, right?
Yeah.
You can still tell the difference musically too, and I think that we could use it as a tool, as you were saying before, for inspiration,
Yes.
to then use that to work on it. But I will tell you, I'll give you a little example of how I think it's changing things for the negative. For all these years that I've been studying Italian, and I got to this particular point, it's because of all the work that I had put in. Now I'm working on a new course, and I have all the books with all the work that I did. And I was like, wait, let me just ask ChatGPT to come up with 20 examples of some sentences. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, wait, all the work that I did before, everything, and it just came up right away. But then I'm thinking, all the work that I did before made me who I am today, and it made me be so good at Italian. So we're gaining some things and we're losing some things. So we'll just see how this whole show plays out. I'm just sitting back and watching the show at this point because I'm tired now, man. I'm just gonna sit back and watch it. But yeah, but it definitely does make a difference to the music, and we could use it as inspiration. I agree with you. Let's use it as inspiration for now.
So, one last fanboy out of me. I absolutely love your inflection when you sing the anthem. Now, how has that changed over the years? I love, and I can't sing it like you, how you end it. It's like
Okay.
to me, it's different than most renditions that I hear,
Really?
especially live. Yeah, and I love it. It's like it's I can't explain. I'm not good at articulating it, but at
Okay,
the
I didn't know I was doing it differently, but I probably do it the same now all the time. My
yeah.
kids laugh at me and they sing. Sometimes they sing it and they show me how I sing. I'm like, you know what? That's kind of mean. They do the
Nah.
same way. Like they break in the same way that I do. They go and the home of the bride. And they're like doing all these things, you know.
Yeah,
So I do. I guess well, how I do it is kind of the same every time. But I didn't know that it was different. I didn't feel like it was
I
different.
mean, when I mean different, it's in the very best way possible.
No.
When you hit that note on Brave,
Yeah.
it's like it feels like when most people when they do it, I feel like it's at the top of their voice, the voice about to break. I feel like you could just continue to belt, and
Thank you.
I think that's why I love it so much.
Well, I think that people always have told me they appreciate that I do not go all over the place with the anthem. I just kind of sing
Yeah,
it the straight way. I've had a lot of compliments through the years for that, but just keep it straight. And funny enough, even Canadians, I with the Devils forwarded me emails from the Canadians from when I sing "Oh Canada."
yeah.
They're saying, "Thank you for doing our anthem justice." I'm like, wait, what? You know. Were you there? Were you there, Rocco? Were you there the night that the Devils started to boo the Canadian anthem? Were you there that night? I started singing the Canadian anthem, and you know there's stuff going on,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
started to boo. I was like,
Hang on, yeah.
hold on.
no way, you know. But anyway, that's just a side note. So they don't do that anymore. But yeah, I actually really like the Canadian anthem as well.
That's a pretty song. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So I have been told that my rendition is unique, and I'm thank you for that.
Awesome. Before we let you go, I really want to thank you so much for taking the time to come on. We look forward. I'm gonna bring this guy to a hockey game. We're gonna educate him.
Yes, we have to do that.
Only if I can wear the hat.
Yeah,
I'm bringing the hat
I'm
for
never
you.
wearing this thing again.
Yeah.
It's hot. But
Can't
yeah,
wait to see you at a game and actually say hello to you.
yes. Let me know when you're there. Let me know. I'm gonna get tickets for you and your friend there, so you guys could come to the game.
Yeah,
Because come
I'll
on
be,
now, years you haven't been to a game. Come on, now.
Years.
I feel bad. I got the tickets and I gotta take you.
Yes.
Yeah, take it.
You just don't think of me that way. I understand.
Yeah, listen, if you don't have that, you don't make the time for me anymore, okay?
Yeah, guys, I feel like I'm intruding on your moment right here. You guys can wait till off camera for that.
So Arlette, tell everybody where they could find you.
Okay, well, first of all, go follow me on Instagram at Sing Arlette Sing, because I have like 3 followers, so I need more. So
No, you
I'm
don't.
exaggerating, but go follow me there. Yeah, I put on Facebook as well. I think Facebook is my full name, which is Arlette Roxburgh on Facebook. And yeah, just so you can see where I'm gonna be, where I'm doing what, you know. So Sing Arlette Sing.
You're a good soul,
That's what she
Arlette.
does.
I
She
feel
sings.
like I feel like you're a good soul. I wanna
Oh, thank you. I feel the same. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for coming on. This was a lot
Thank
of
you
fun.
for having me. I'll see you guys. Talk to you guys soon.
I'll see you at the next game.
See you at the game.
Take care.
Both of you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Arlette Roxburgh and the home of the brave belts it out.
Belts.
You want-
So good.
You want to know what I wanted to say, but I didn't because But I bet you her native Trinidad has definitely, and her influences, which we kind of didn't really get into, which we should have, but her influences gives you that spin that's so unique that you hear at the end of the national anthem. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
It's a mixture of where she comes from, who she likes, and how her interpretation of the anthem is what makes it so unique.
I'm telling you, she's
you know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
She's part of the Devil's family.
That's awesome. I mean, she's no, I don't want to compare her to Dancing Larry, but do you know what Dancing Larry is?
No idea.
He was like the do you all right, remember Fireman Ed from the
Yes.
Jets?
Yes.
Dancing Larry for the Rangers.
Ugh.
All
Gross.
right, we're enough with the Rangers. I get
Yeah.
it.
You said too much.
But with that being said, Rocco, what do you have to say to the people?
If you just heard us talking to our girl Arlette, then say cheers and raise your glass of Moet. And you need one big parlay hit to get you out of your gambling debt, and you know we're just two sick puppies that need the vet, then you just listen to Not These Two Fucking Guys podcast.
Yeah. Let's go Devils. Let's go Devils. Nice. You little devil, you.